Welcome to part 4 of this series where I try to write music in front of you while you're watching. It's really nerve-wracking. It's okay, I think we're doing alright so far. But not only that, but it's really sweaty. It's really hot. I'm really sweaty. I'm mixing up all my subjects in my sentences, and it's a blast. So, part 4, here we are. We're making a film score style track using Studio One and Metropolis Ark 2 instrument library. It's been a lot of fun so far. Here's what we got going. I will play you the track in a second, but before I play you the track, I want you to listen for certain things and see if you can pick them up, okay? One of the things is, one of our motifs is an octave leap, okay? It starts in an octave leap in the strings, those low strings, where it leaps from high to low. It's not really high, it's like not as low to really low. But we have a downward octave leap. And then when the choir enters, we have an upward octave leap. Okay, and we actually have a whole series of those where we go... We have this thing where it leaps up, leaps up, leaps up, leaps up, and then leaps down. And that's kind of the dissonance and resolution within the concept of octave leaps that we've created here. The other thing is stepwise motion, which you can hear in the choir, from the phrase "wah," which is literally just stepwise motion downward. But also there's that concept in the space between those octave leaps. Do you get it? There's actually two different ideas of stepwise motion happening at the same time, where we've got the one that's like, hear that stepwise motion, and then there's the other one that's all stepwise. Okay, so there's those two concepts: octave leaps and stepwise motion. There's also stepwise motion in the high strings that enter during that phrase. I've just got high strings going. That's all stepwise motion. It's just all stepwise. Does that make sense? Literally the only musical concepts we're playing with. I'm not going to add any more because it doesn't warrant having any more abstract musical concepts in it than the ones we've already got. So I'm going to play you the whole thing, listen for those things that I just mentioned, and then we'll keep going. Okay. Here it is. We'll hop into Studio One here and play it from the beginning, and then we'll add some electronic booms and get the orchestra going. Now, the reason why those octave leaps in D return exactly where they do is because that D that the choir voice sings is it's like the culmination of both the types of movement we have going, okay? Because we have, right? That's stepwise, and we also have, right? The D in that happens in the very lowest point is the culmination of stepwise motion and octave leaps, because it's literally the only pitch that's left to resolve in that motion. And stepwise would make a D, right? or octaves. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. It would make a D. So this D is like this intersecting point where, like, whether or not you know it, you know what's going on there, you can feel that we've had some kind of arrival. And that's exactly what happens here, is there's an arrival, and so that's why we come back to our original, because it's perfect. It's exactly where it goes. It doesn't go anywhere else. So let's add some electronic booms, going back into Studio One. I'm actually really excited about this track now. I've been scared about it because I'm like, I don't know what this is going to turn out sounding like, but I am enjoying it so far. Hopefully it doesn't take a left turn at this point, because who wants to turn left? Let's see here. No, it's obviously lots of people turn left all the time. Just trying to be inclusive here. Hits, SFX hits. How about that? Oops. No. I'm not super into that. That's too electronic for our aesthetics we've got going. Do we have any kind of like swells, deep drums? It's getting there. I feel like it's still not quite there yet. Boomer. Let's try boomer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we need. Okay. That's what we're looking for. We need a boomer. God. Boomers. Okay, so I've experimented with some different booms. I'm fast forwarding a bit because you don't need to hear me experiment with all the booms. But I found a couple that I like. I have promptly lost them, but we'll figure it out. I think that was it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's give this a shot. Okay, I gotta do a little bit of adjusting for where exactly our booms hit, because I think they're a little bit behind. At least that one is a bit behind. So let's move this up a bit so that it comes at the right moment. Good. That was only okay, so this is getting somewhere now, isn't it? Can you feel it? It's got some forward momentum, and it's going places. I like it. Just drawing a nice little curve for our strings so they don't overpower everything else. Some OP strings. then we're going to get a little bit more in time, I think. Yeah, you know what I would love to do? Let's use these booms as the basis of our percussion. Okay? And then when the choir melody returns, I don't know what's going on out there. It's New York City. Can you hear that? I don't know what's going on in New York. This is going to be the basis of our percussion. So, for instance, it'll be like this. That, so it'll be in time, kind of. We're just using the material we've already got and making it serve another purpose. Isn't that cool? All about material conservation. Exactly right. That's crazy. Nice. Okay, so I become so engrossed in how cool this is getting that I've neglected to be like outwardly communicative anymore because of just how engrossed I am. So sorry about that. Here I am. I'm right here. Just excited about where this is going. Yeah, you see what's happening here. We're using these booms now as our percussion. Gosh darn it. There we go. Eventually I'm gonna layer over this our orchestral stuff. I'm going to layer over this like when our strings enter and stuff like that. So, where are we now? Yeah. Sometimes you just got to take a minute and sit and think about it. Let's listen to it. I love the contrast between the super deep and the like tinkly high voices. I think what I'm going to do at this point is actually... I'm going to move this melody to the strings. And the choir is going to make our harmonies for us. Just a little bit of reorchestration happening, which is always nice. High strings, and it's gonna be, yeah, exactly. Actually, give me 1 second here. We are at sustain. Okay, I just need to do a little bit of housekeeping real quick here. Okay. And then yeah. Great. What did we say our chords were? Nice. Okay. Whoops, no! Don't do that. It's kind of interesting where this is going. I'm excited to see where it takes us next. So, okay, I'm gonna call it for this episode. We'll be back for part 5. Wow, where I think we'll probably be close to finishing up by the end of part 5. So we'll see. If not, we'll bleed over into part 6. And I'm super excited to see where this goes. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I will see you in the next part. Okay. Bye.